We obviously loved actor Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor on the CW show Smallville. We also love actress Sara on the ABC show Less Than Perfect.
Well, they are actually teaming up for a new show, and you will not believe the premise for this comedy. Take a look. When I say that this new show is a dark comedy, oh, I mean it, because we meet Buddy Dobbs, who's deep in gambling debt, trying to kill himself by jumping off a bridge when another man tries to save him, but ends up falling off the bridge himself. That's right. Buddy actually seizes this opportunity to take on the man's identity. It turns out he is a gay pastor in a small town. Actor Michael Rosenbaum plays Buddy, who's welcomed with open arms by his new assistant, Dora, played by the beautiful Sara. They both are here to talk about Impastor. Even the name is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank Chris Vane, the creator. He created the name.
Wrote it, thought of the name.
Yeah.
A little play on words for you.
A little play on words. And Michael, your character, Buddy, he's kind of like a fast-talking, finds himself in a lot of trouble, but we still kind of love him.
Well, that's what we want. Thank you, Tina. I mean, he's a con man. He comes from the streets. He didn't have a really good upbringing. He had no role model. So, like Lex Luthor, a character that I played years ago, that's, you know, when you see that vulnerability, when you see that there's a human quality in someone, and they're trying to be good, but they've gone in the wrong direction. I think that's what makes you like him. I think, and when he takes over this guy's life,
well, he starts to try to do good, probably for the first time in his life. He like kind of falls in love with the town and the people and starts to really want to do good things. He just doesn't know how to do them, and I think that's why he's so likable.
He just smokes pot, and he's a bit of an atheist, and he's never had direction in his life. But when he meets these people, he's kind of thrusted into this new world, and he doesn't know how to deal with it, and things start to happen along the way. Divine intervention, is it?
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
You never know.
Well, is it kind of like playing three characters in one? Because, of course, you're the real, you know, like you said, kind of the con man, but then you're also, you know, trying to be the pastor and do good, but then you also have, you know, a gay element in there as well. Is it like three characters in one?
Well, I really think of it as just a balancing act. It's just for Buddy, he's like, you know, this is the biggest scam he's ever tried to pull, and so far it's been working out for him. But, you know, he's got this gay congregant who's hitting on him, and he's got to pretend he's gay, and he's got this female congregant who's hitting on him, and he's got to pretend he's gay. He's got all these elements, and meanwhile he's a con man, and he has a prostitute on the side, and he's got all these things, and then he meets this, you know, he's trying to deal with his church assistant, who's the best person he's ever known, and he's like, are there really good people out there? She can't be real. It's like, and so it's just, it is. I think it's a balancing act. It felt like that on set every day. It's like, where are we? What are we doing today? What do I have to do? How do I get out of this? That was always a lot of fun.
Well, and Sara, Dora actually needs him to really turn out to be this great pastor, because you guys have been looking for a pastor and you're really banking on him to be awesome. So you kind of turn almost like a blind eye to some of the weird stuff he does.
Absolutely. Well, it really all falls on her. She's the one who hired him. She's the one who sort of stood up for the idea of hiring an openly gay man to come in and be the pastor of this church, because she's so progressive and she's so open and loving. And so she has a lot on the line. Like, this really needs to work out. So I don't even know if it's as much of a blind eye as it is just her sort of, she just had a really sort of sheltered life and could never possibly imagine a con artist like this. Like, a guy doing something like this just would never occur to her. So it doesn't even, to me, it was never difficult to play. You know, I think she thought, oh, he's just a little different, but, you know, he's from a different part of the country. Maybe he just doesn't know. You know, I always bought it because that's just who she was.
Even though she never met the character. She only...
Right, well, they corresponded by email or telephone calls, but she never saw him. So I buy it, you know, that she's just this, like, because I'm sort of like that in real life. Like, the other night there was this guy kind of stumbling around, and I said to Kevin, my husband, I goes, oh, he looks sleepy, and Kevin's like, he's clearly on drugs. You know that, right?
Sorry about that. Apologize to Kevin, will you?
Well, then, like you said, it'll be easy for you to slip into that character. And so throughout the show, I'm wondering, is Buddy going to end up kind of corrupting the town, or is the town going to kind of rub off on him?
You know,
I think a little bit of
yeah,
both.
I think we don't even know, because as the series goes on, we did 10 episodes. It's one of these things where he gets himself in a lot of trouble, and he starts some other people, their lives are at risk or in jeopardy,
Yeah.
and just seeing how he plays that. And he doesn't really want to hurt anybody, but he's always looking out for himself. And as the series progresses, I wonder if he'll start to be more of a believer or start to be a better person.
I think so, because through the first 10 episodes, you see my character, who's so sweet and good at the beginning. You sort of start to see little traces of a dark side.
Everybody's got a dark past.
A little addiction issue here and there, and some other things that she does.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo addiction.
Yep. Let's not give it all away, Michael. So I think they're going to rub off on each other.
Well-
and please don't make rub off dirty.
Exactly. Oh yeah, it's all Sara. You know what? I loved both of you guys in all the characters you guys have played in the past. Of course, I loved Lex Luthor. You know, Sara, I love Stephanie Burnett. I'm a huge Big Bang Theory fan. So I can't wait to see you guys collaborating on this premise for the show. Is just hilarious.
Thank
you so much. Hey, well, it's Wednesdays.
Wednesday, 10:30
10:30,
on
so
TV Land.
Please try it out. Check it out. You won't be disappointed, I hope.
I hope.
If you are, you can just tweet to Michael, and he'll.
Seriously,
he'll
I
respond.
will send you a penny. Because if I said $1, then I could get more than 100. And
I don't think so.
I think, the reviews have been great.
He'll send you $1.
My
Hey,
mom loves it too.
hey, Michael, I'm going to tweet you right after the show. I'm going to.
M. Rosenbaum, 7-Eleven.
Sara Rue for real.
For real, I will definitely tweet both of you guys. I cannot wait to see this show. Thank you guys again for taking some time for us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure.
Now, if you want to see all the trouble that Buddy gets himself into, Impastor premieres this Wednesday, July 15th on TV Land. Check it out. Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.